Welcome to Flames the Divine. In last session, and the party set out from the outskirts of Lundruk and made a journey to the ruins of Keshak. Along the way, they came across us a group of harpies, which they promptly and probably wisely decided to just avoid. And then and they reached the hobgoblin outpost that was their destination. And once there, they learned more about the group they'd been sent to find, and that they were all missing. That they seemed to have picked up an extra member since Hilna had hired them, and that the hobgoblin chief's daughter went with them, now missing as well. With this knowledge, they went to bed, ready to depart for the ruins in the morning. So, upon waking up in the Hobgoblin Fortress, is there any last minute stuff you'd all like to get done before?
Actually, there is one small thing that I want to do. It's kind of inconsequential, but is there sort of like an appraiser in this fort, or?
What exactly do you want to get done?
The wine that I won.
The what?
The wine. You know, the stuff that Talos won in the festival.
Oh, that, like, well, there's no appraiser as such, but there's like a few merchants, including a couple that sell food. So you could try your luck with one of them.
All right. Well, yeah, I'll say the guy who looks like he knows the most about. Well, the guy or gal who looks like they know the most about wine. So Talos will just kind of quickly run it by them.
This is from Lundruk, isn't it? Fancy stuff. Not really. I mean, not really my thing. I prefer something you could swig after a hard day's. But I mean, nice for sipping, I hear.
How much would it be worth?
He he glances at it for a moment. Give me a moment. I actually have a thing for this. Yeah. Yeah, like I've got a baseline somewhere. I've got a baseline, and somewhere in the edit, and when you just give me a moment to find it. Pardon the delay. No. Yeah. This will get you a gold.
Well, thank you regardless. Talus takes the wine back and he just heads on out.
Yeah, like, wait, like this is relatively expensive stuff, but the hobgoblins, but the hobgoblins like don't go in for high prices in general. Is the thing.
Fair enough, but yeah. Just wanted to know, like,
Yeah,
I
like
have some ideas, but, wanted to know what exactly I'd be, yeah.
yeah, like it's expensive wine. I'm still kind of working out what that means actually economically. So the actual value of all the currency is it's in a bit of a state of flux at the moment. Once I settle on something, I'll let you all know.
Alright. Well, I'm all good to head out whenever.
Does anyone else have
Looks
anything they
like
want to get done and before they head to the scary ruins?
Heaven's apparently looking for glowworms, phosphorus, and
Witchwood.
witchwood.
Uh, well, I assume this is some kind of spell component you need.
Yeah, it's the only component I need for dancing lights. The rest, I don't need components.
Do you have a spell? Do you have a wait? Do you have a? If you've got if you've got any kind of instrument, then you can just use that in the place of components.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
'Cause I got like
that's,
one,
like that's
two.
parts where they play music to make their stuff work.
Okay.
I mean, I can still get it for you. You can still get it if you want. There is and there is a mage living in the fortress that probably have what you want.
Well, since you said I can use my instruments and I have a shawm and a dulcimer, I can use one of those to cast
Yeah,
dancing lights.
and, and yeah, like yeah. Every spellcaster should start with either an arcane focus or a component pouch. Like that's all just for flavor. Only time components really matter is if they're worth earth money.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone else?
I'm good.
I will take Lala's silence to mean that she is also good.
I'm good.
So you and so you all set out towards the ruins. They're very big, very imposing, and like very, very widespread. And like looking at it even from a distance, like it landed in a big crater. So, and you haven't reached the lip of it yet, so you can only see bits of it. But it would probably take it would take years to get, there's decades even to get the whole thing explored and studied. The but fortunately, you're only really here to search a small part of it right now. Oh, the as you get closer, you notice that parts of it seem to be glowing green. And with that, I bring you to the map. You guys are in the bottom left corner. Talos, you seem to have dropped out of contact.
You sure?
I'm not seeing you when the server.
Well, I mean, I'm here, so.
In roll
Weird.
20. You dipped out briefly in roll 20.
I'm on my end, so.
Anyway, you're in the bottom. You guys are in the bottom left corner of this huge map.
This is an impressive map.
Thank you. I spent a while looking around online for a suitable one. And so, and the white squares I've drawn in the background, those are doorways into buildings and the like. So, you're here. What are you gonna do?
Talos just kind of gives a quick look around and he says, well, this looks certainly sinister.
Quite so. I'm gonna go ahead and cast the armor, mage armor.
I'll cast mage armor too.
So after you tell us?
Pun?
After you?
He
Or-
kind of gives a shrug and then he starts moving forward.
We're controlling Rick for this one.
Yeah. So
Okay.
now, so I take it that means you're starting in here.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so looking in, this is a two-story building, and on the top level, there's a lot of openings and arrow slits. Judging by that, you would this seems to be some sort of guard post, as far as you can tell. Well, or at least it was when it was in use. It is looking inside. There's a bunch of there's some what looks like old weapon racks, although obviously everything's been rusted or rotted away at this point. And like nothing really of value, like nothing really notable, except in the middle of the floor, there's a corpse. Well, I mean, it's been so long that it's now kind of just a skeleton, and wearing oddly pristine leather armor. And at the floor where they're lying, there's a lot, and there's what looks like a dry, discolored splotch that looks to have been probably a pool of that skeleton's blood at some point.
Talos kind of tries to look at the skeleton properly because pristine armor on a skeleton that's effectively is just completely decomposed seems a little suspect to him.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Detect Magic.
Well, I'll get to that in a moment, but first,
Okay.
Talos, roll investigation.
All right, give me a minute. Where is it? Here we go.
And Otis, that there's a faint, some parts of the armor have a faint green glimmer. CeeLo, that armor's magic.
Oh, okay. Tell us. Be careful of the armor.
You're a little bit unsure what kind of armor it is. Like it seems almost some odd mix of transmutation and necromancy to you.
Okay. Tell us. Be careful of the armor. Scylla speaks out.
Why is that? Is something the matter with it?
Has some magical properties in it. Could be cursed.
Well, considering the area and the fact that a bunch of people have disappeared from here, best err on the side of caution. You're right.
Just for the moment, anyway. if we had a ability to identify, we could probably look into it, but we just don't have it yet.
Well, chances are once we've rescued the noblewoman's associates, I'm sure we'll be able to come back here and get a more thorough look at everything. For now, let's make a note of this.
Right, we better act quickly in this bold still.
And okay. So, do you head for the bridge or do you head for the larger building north?
I'd say, well, at least to me personally, I would say that the bridge seems more
It's a tough
intriguing because it's fun. Go ahead.
That's a tough question.
Yeah. Well, one of those places, or do you see anything else that looks interesting? Like, didn't want to make sure it could seem like you could only choose those two.
Right. Let's check out the bridge first.
True. If it's magical in nature, you may be able to sense it and perhaps figure out what exactly it is.
Mm-hmm. Let's head up there. The bridge is over this yonder.
Yeah, right here. Today. Yeah, up and to the right of you right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Talos make sure to guide anyone who's flying blind in terms of sight.
I mean, it's morning, so visibility is still pretty good. Inside the buildings, there is no real light source unless there are any holes opening, and so it will be an issue indoors. Although like you look down briefly and see that green liquid that you're not really sure what that is. It is unless anyone would like to roll say an Arcana check, but it does give off enough of a glow, sort of a glow. So you still got some light from that.
I'll go and roll Arcana.
All right.
Not my best stat.
You're not sure what that stuff. You're. Nah, I won't be silly. You didn't roll a 1. You don't know what that is. It is, but trying to touch it is probably a bad idea. I'll give you that one for free.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Rudy, you know. Rudy, you know of stuff. Of this. This is, and this stuff. It's sort of a. Basically, it's sort of. The best way to describe it would be condensed magic that sort of leaks out of a magic item when it gets broken somehow. Considering this entire city, it was one big magic item. It's safe to say that it's basically it's there because the city's broken and it could potentially kill you if you touch it. Okay, and Heaven, you wanted to say something?
I like to examine the floor here.
Well, that. That.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead and. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Okay.
investigation.
Oops. I clicked the wrong one.
Yeah. You don't know what the symbol means, but it appears to be painted on as though it's covering up something else.
I take my short sword and scrape the floor.
What would this check be?
None, she's just scraping the floor.
Well, that's fair. Well, it takes a bit of effort to get any of it off, and like you're probably not gonna and you're probably not gonna make any progress. And if you want to keep doing this, then you're probably not gonna get anything done for the rest of the day. But the painted on parts you do scrape away, like it glows. It actually glows faintly blue underneath. What that means, you have no idea.
I then call to someone who might know and might have an idea. No, what, Rudy? Come take a look at this.
Yeah, you have no idea what it means.
I was muted. I have a theory. Can I tell you it and you can at least tell me if I'm on the right track? The blue means it's not corrupted.
Well, unfortunately, you rolled too low to either confirm or deny it, but it is an interesting theory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rudy will just say, "Well, I don't have anything to put it in," so Rudy will just shrug and walk away.
Yeah. I'm sorry, you would have needed to make a 15 to figure that one out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, who wants to examine the bridge any further?
I'll go ahead and do that. So would that be like an investigation of me walking to the bridge?
Sure.
Okay. Also, I'm going to check how stable the bridge is. It looks like it's already broken off halfway, so I'm going to make sure I don't collapse underneath it by, just stepping softly ahead of me. And then I'll roll an investigation.
All right.
Alright, I am dumb today.
Yeah. Well, along with that, also go ahead and roll perception just to see if you notice some things at all.
Okay. No, I tried.
Well, I will give you one thing. You hear noises coming from the other side. Footsteps that appear to be running towards you.
Scylla looks alarmed for a moment, and then she motions the others to hide.
Do you all do so?
Yeah. Yeah, Talus immediately suspects it's like enemies or something, and he quickly says, "Everyone, hide. Come, Rudy, over here."
All right, everyone roll stealth. Hold on, I need to get something out.
Oh my god. Alright, that's Rick's.
My inner rogue is crying.
Well, oh, don't worry. You're not. You guys aren't the problem. I mean, you're not the biggest problem, Heaven. and that nat 20 on the other side for you, Utelis.
Yeah, it hurts.
No, now running around this big the big crystal that's just floating in this. It appears to be just floating in the center of this platform. You see it. How far away are you? You're about. You see a figure running around on the platform, and they running over, like, come to a stop at the broken bridge, and just like stamp. It's kind of like they see the broken bridge and they kind of stand, like they stamp their foot in frustration for a moment, and then they look up and see. Okay, and then they're close enough to see. You see this person.
Heaven frowns at the sight of her.
Like, she she stamps her foot in frustration for a moment, and then she looks up, and says, and she said, she looking right where you're hiding, Talos, because the cover you chose is much too small to cover you. Unfortunately, big line.
Oh, well.
And then, like, she looks at and she looks at you. Her eyes also dart over to Heaven, and she exhales in relief and, like, oh, thank the goddess, people! Can you help me out here? And then, oh no! And then you see another thing come up behind her. It appears to be made out of fire. You're not sure what it is, but it starts to attack her.
Crap. All right, everyone, get ready.
You're gonna step in to help with them. Like, time is paused right now. Are you stepping in to help her?
Rudy will say, "Don't step in the grand stuff, or you'll die."
Understood. Talos will rush forward, though keep it where he's where it's stable, and he'll start pulling out the pieces of rope he's got and the grappling hook.
Okay. Move back to where you were. I want everyone to roll initiative.
All right.
Remember to click on your token.
Yeah. And better call. There it is. Incidentally, Silo. I was wondering if you that.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. Okay.
All right. Rick has advantage. I will remember.
Okay. Like that was not supposed to be a thing. One moment while I. Yes, whisper rules. And that thing she's fighting too. Okay. All right, and one other thing. All right, now, Heaven. And Heaven, you're up first.
Yeah, I have an idea. I'm going to use Mingle with the Wind in order to cast a levitate spell on the Dark Elf.
Click on levitate a real fast. Like, what's the range on levitate?
60 feet.
Let me just double check. Yeah, you can reach it.
Yep.
Yeah, you can get it.
Oh.
Okay. So,
Oh, wait. Wait, why am I moved over there?
Sorry, I accidentally grabbed you. I was trying to measure you. That's my bad.
But yeah,
Okay, so the dark elf starts floating and starts floating. It's sort of floating in place a bit, and she's like, "Whoa, what? What's it?" Like she looks back at you and sees you pointing at her. Says, "Oh, thanks." Like she smiles very brightly at you.
I'm using my dulcimer to cast a spell, but I move her up.
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna have. She wasn't expecting it, so I'm actually gonna have her roll a con save for that.
Con save?
Yeah, like. Yeah, unfortunately, due to her circumstances, she won't have been expecting on it, so she would try to resist it because she has no idea what's happening right now. I'm sorry.
Dang it. Well, then I'll move.
Yeah, I'm sorry. She resisted it. I am sorry.
Okay, do I have... No. Do I have, like, a bonus action?
Actually, you're pretty close to her now, so you can... so you can get a good look at her. She looks pretty beat up at this point.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, like, it's clear that she's been running and fighting for her life for a while.
Yeah, Heaven looks the others. She's looking not real hot. I can't seem to remember which spell I can use as a bonus action. Maybe one of my healing spells. So,
Healing word is the one you want.
okay, and let's see. Healing word. Range of 60 feet. Alright,
but you've already cast a spell this turn.
Yeah, but I use it as a bonus action.
You can only cast one leveled spell and one cantrip.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wish I could have given you that at levitate, but she was not expecting it, and the creature explicitly has to be willing.
Never mind. I'll just move here and motion the others to hurry.
Okay. Well, that's your turn then.
That's my turn.
All right. Next up is Rick. I believe Silo is in control of him right now.
Alrighty, Rick is going to move out here. And he is going to pull out his longbow and fire at the hand, or the creature over here. Looks like a hand to me. Could be wrong.
And well, if anyone, actually, Rudy, if you want to roll, you might be able to identify. If you want to roll a quick Arcana check, you might be able to identify this. I'm gonna say Rudy would be able to. Rudy, that is a demon from hell sent to eat all your souls.
I would have just said that's a turkey, and that would have been believable.
It's probably cultists.
It's probably cultists. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fire at the hand.
Okay. I gotta set this up. All right, go ahead and shoot. That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage. Yeah. So, all right. So it does hit it this enemy you square on. Although you notice that it does it seems to hit something in the core of whatever this fire is. You can't actually tell how much damage it did, but it doesn't.
Okay, that's all I need to know, because then I'm going to do Hunter's Mark. I can actually hurt him.
And well, you have to call Hunter's Mark before you make.
Oh yeah, I know. I didn't want to waste Hunter Mark in case I couldn't hurt him, so I attacked him first for next turn, basically.
All right then.
Yeah.
So is that Rick's turn then?
That'll be Rick's turn.
Okay, now it's the Dark Elf's turn. She sees the air like hit the thing, and she starts backing away, and she aims her hand at it, and sort of a mote of green flame just springs from her hand and at the thing, and it doesn't seem to do anything into the enemy. Yes, and like she just backs away, and that's her turn.
I mean, warlocks are kind of cultists.
It's like the Dark Elf here actually.
That was out of character. I know Rudy wouldn't know that. I was making a joke.
Okay, because like if you had said that in character.
I know Rudy wouldn't know it. It was a joke.
Say about that. Yeah, but either way, that's the Dark Elf's turn. Talos, it is now your turn.
All right. Hang on. Talos is gonna move right on up here, and he will pull out the length of about one of the 50-foot lengths of rope.
Presumably the one with the grappling hook.
Yeah, more or less. And he's going to aim it so that it, I would say, sort of hooks on to the more sturdy parts of the roadwork here, like, the wall.
All right. Go ahead and roll. This would either be athletics to. It's not going to be a very long turn. Let's just say that this is an athletics check, just to see if you can judge properly how much strength you should put into this. And you do. You actually throw it far enough. You throw it far enough that it actually hooks onto this thing, to this structure right here.
But yeah, as it does, Talos wraps whatever length is on his side around his arm and pulls it taut. He says, "Get on."
Oh, thank you. Like she starts. He starts making to grab onto the rope, but obviously she can't do anything until her next turn. Okay.
All right. That's your turn? Assuming that was my. That was my action, correct?
That was your action, yes.
All right. So, should I? No, I should save it. So I'll say that will be my action for this turn.
All right. Hey, Rudy, you're next. And not the most creative thing you could have done, but it does the job. The 3 missiles slam into whatever this is, and they it doesn't bring it down, but that does seem to have a real impact on it. Like, it kind of staggers back, as you can tell.
It's a turkey.
Yeah.
I'll start humming a tune, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Now it's the enemy's turn. And it swoops in on the dark elf. Multiple tokens is annoying. It swoops in on the dark elf and sort of just tries to body slam her more or less. And let's see if it hits her. Oh dear. She got crit.
She died.
Just as she's grabbing the rope, it body slams her, and she falls unconscious. She does not fall off the edge. She sort of slumps against the railing. You don't need to worry about that. Yeah. So yeah, this girl, not having a good time right now. Silo, anything you want to do?
Okay. What's your rule on long jumping?
If you, I go rules as written, which means your long jump distance is equal to your strength score.
Okay.
Yeah. So as far as I'm aware, the only one who the jump you're pointing out, the only one who can actually make that jump up among you is Talos.
You can climb the grappling rope.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's a grappling rope right here.
Yeah, it is actually going across that length. And the dark elf was going to grab it when she got knocked out.
Alrighty. Could I run? And if I fail to, okay.
Sorry. No, you go ahead.
If I sprint and I somehow don't make this jump, let's just say hypothetically, could I use a reaction to grab onto the rope?
I'm good. You will have to make you will have to make an acrobatics check. It's not going to be hard, but you will have to make the check.
Okay, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to sprint.
Right. Go for it.
And that is 15 feet.
The distance you pointed out, yes. And by the way, before you do anything else, I just want to say the Dark Elf will start making death saves next turn.
Right. So I have this ability.
Oh! That's interesting. All right. So what's your strength score?
It is 10, so I need a 5.
5 or higher. That is a 50-50 coin toss. So go ahead.
I live on the edge.
This is good. Good. I wish more. I wish more of us did that. Go for it.
Oh, hang on. What is it? Roll D 1d8. That's it.
Yeah,
okay.
roll a D. Yeah. Your jump distance. You make it.
Okay. And I had to dash for that, I think. So.
Yes. So you still have action left. If you want to do that, use that for anything.
I cannot. So I'm just here, and hopefully I don't get pushed off. Alrighty, that's my turn.
Okay. That is your turn. So, stupid touchscreen monitor. Heaven, it's your turn now.
Okay, so since I have no way to jump over there, I'm going to use Healing Word to give the Dark Elf some health points.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Well, yeah, well, no, okay, she gets that, and she wakes back up, like, oh, ow, like, she glances over and sees you, like, playing the instrument to do that, and she's like, she waves and says, like, thank you.
Evan says nothing.
What's next? So what's next? That was your bonus action. Do you want to use your action for anything?
I really don't have anything that I could do as an action. Other. Really got to get like a crossbow or something. Although I'm not proficient in it. Oh, no, wait, I am proficient.
Yeah. You can use a crossbow just fine.
Yeah, I just don't have one on me right now.
Yeah. And yeah, I feel no sympathy for you on this. You had plenty of time to prepare both at Lundruck and at the fortress. So that's your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, what's Rick gonna do?
Rick is gonna fire at the turkey.
All right.
That's right this time.
Why do you keep calling it a turkey?
It looks like a turkey.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it looks like a large hand made out of fire.
I knew it.
Yeah. I could, if anyone wants to roll an Arcana check, I will show you exactly what it is if you pass.
We can all roll. I'll roll.
I'm gonna say Talos can't roll because he probably has no magical knowledge of this sort at all.
Alright, well, I'm gonna fire the longbow again this time.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
Guess it doesn't hit, though.
I'm sorry to say that does not hit.
Okay. That is his turn.
Okay. So now it's the Dark Elf's turn, and she grabs the rope and starts shimmying for her life. She's doing it carefully, so she only gets across. It's halfway across this turn. And actually, wait. She's gonna dash the rest of the way. Hey, she gets a. I didn't mean to grab you. I should zoom in. I had it like zoomed out so I could see the whole map at once. Okay, so you were here, right? Okay, so Talos, she kind of lands here and kind of falls into your arms. Thank you. Ow. And she kind of, sits down against the railing.
Of
and
course.
Kind of clutches.
Yet another one. To tell us.
I wasn't even thinking about that.
Is it something you want to tell us, Wedwood?
No, that one was by accident. I did it with Chloe because it was funny. This was by accident.
Are you sure? Because, there's nothing wrong with it.
Seriously, there isn't. He's a big, tall, strong guy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I might start making it a thing now because it's getting regular enough to be funny, but this particular instance was not intentional.
I just had to poke fun at it, that's all.
I understand completely. Okay, so speaking of Talos, does he have anything he wants to do now? Because it is his turn.
Alright, well, It's kind of a hard call to make because he's kind of put himself in between a rock and a hard place.
This is an awkward scenario.
Well, she's not in your arms right now. Now she. She kind of pulled. Well, she kind of pulled out and slumped back against the railing. So your hands are free now.
We weren't even talking about that scenario, Woodward.
Oh.
Are you sure there's nothing going on there?
Not yet.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. I love the foreshadowing. Anyway, so, okay, so, if he let go of the rope, would it be in any danger of, being burnt up by the liquid down below? Is there sort of an accurate...
It's not nearly long. It's not nearly long enough to reach the liquid. The down below is 100 feet.
Okay, so
try not
if
to
he
fall
lets...
Yeah, try not to fall down.
Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough situation. Okay, so I imagine it's going to take my full action to tie the rope around something to keep it taut, right?
If something sturdy enough to hold the weight of a person, yeah, you need to use your full action for that.
I really don't like the idea of leaving CeeLo, but she's got a potion, and she's got Hellish Rebuke, so...
Now let's just ditch
worst
off.
case...
I'm joking,
no,
Nico,
please.
I'm joking.
I didn't even hear that
But yeah.
forward.
I basically made a joke about let's just ditch you.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't
But
even
yeah,
do that anymore. This was the dumb idea.
You can hold your action to take the rope down. Or something, tell us. We also don't even know if it can climb.
True.
To be clear, that thing is floating in midair. It does, it would not need to climb anything.
But yeah.
So taking down the rope isn't gonna affect anything.
At this point, no.
Well, true.
It might make it a bit harder for CeeLo to get back.
I just gotta roll a 5 again, it's fine.
So yeah, just take the rope down. Let's just make CeeLo's life a little bit harder.
Only a little bit harder, eh?
I got Featherfall.
Oh, yay. Thanks.
But then, what have you done for me recently?
Oh, we're going down this path, I see.
I'm teasing.
Oh, man. I feel like I'm gonna die
today.
attacked?
You feel attacked?
I feel pretty attacked.
Yeah.
Just Rudy starts weighing it up in her mind.
It was the most logical action. She was probably a cultist.
Me. She was probably a cultist.
She's probably a cultist. Alright, well, okay, enough stalling. I'm sorry about that. Just had to get some good chuckles out. Yeah, it's wrapped around this little... Okay, so it's wrapped around this little post here, so if I drop it, it should be fine.
Well, the grappling hook is hooked onto that little post there.
So yeah, just letting go of the rope will just have it sort of swing from that, yeah?
Yeah, I'll say it right now, Talos could make that jump no problem if he took a running start. So, it would be easy for you to go and retrieve it.
Alright, well, alright, fair enough, so I'm guessing as a free action, Talos lets go of the rope.
Okay, he lets go of the rope.
And just as when there's probably looks at him, it's like, what are you doing? He backs up a little and gets a running start, and he leaps across to the other side of the bridge.
And well, specifically, he could get over to the square CeeLo's on. So yeah, you kind of collide right into her.
Oh god.
I'm gonna say you knock her over.
I'm prone.
Yeah. But you're on the other side of the bridge now. Is there anything else you want to do?
So I'm kind of Alright, so is that like
I'm just gonna assume the position real quick.
Alright, so does that count as 20 feet of my movement, or is that all of my movement?
Let me do some quick counting. That's 25.
Yeah.
20.
Alright, that's
So-
25, so
You've got
30, 35.
You've got 10 left.
So yeah, Talos will use the rest of his movement to kind of like just go face to face with this thing, and this is going to be such a waste. No, it's not actually, because that's probably not a good idea.
It's not a good idea. I would do it.
You
That's
were
all I'm
going to activate a smite spell, weren't you?
The only smite spell I have, the only smite spell I have is Searing Smite, and call me crazy, but fire against fire
That
doesn't
would
sound
be
like a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, I mean, do I even need to say it?
Yeah, I'm sure I could have.
Someone mentioned I had Hellish Rebuke, and I just looked at him.
Sorry, I'm stupid sometimes. I swear.
Yeah,
Me brain don't work.
yeah.
I guess all I can really do is try and put the fear of the gods at this guy, and as a bonus action, he will let out his daunting roar.
Huh. Okay, so DC for that would be 12 at this stage, right?
More or less.
Well, this thing is not great at wisdom, so let's see how this goes.
It's a very wise, strong, thummy hand.
It passes. I'm sorry, it just passed.
God damn it.
Ugh.
Oh well.
This thing is I honestly wouldn't. Yeah, maybe it's just too dumb to understand it's in danger. I don't know.
It's a hand, Jim.
I'm sorry. This thing is unfazed by. This thing is fucking implacable.
Well, I mean, let's look on the bright side. I've established my dominance, and Ciela will probably be okay.
I'm on the ground.
Well,
But yeah,
it's focused on him now, so there is that. That might.
But yeah,
that may not be the boon you're hoping it is.
Actually, I still haven't used my action now, so I'll say I'll just take the dodge action, and that'll be my turn.
No.
Okay. Well, in that case, all right then. Let me look up something real fast, because may or may not make a difference to what else is coming next. Oh, that could help you. Okay, so, we'll get to that later. Rudy, it's your turn.
Oh,
And just as you're about to square off with just as Talos is about to square off with this thing, 3 more magic missiles slam into it, and it dissipates.
alright, I also put on mage armor.
Yeah, but that makes no difference here. So yeah,
I'm just keeping track of my spell slots, that's all.
right. I think they're out now.
Talos sees it goes down, and he looks over to Rudy and gives her a thumbs up.
Rudy will churn it.
Yeah. So it's on the ground, just gives a thumbs up. Ow.
The And the dark elf gives you a thumbs up too, and then goes back to clutching her ribs.
In pain.
Oh.
Yeah.
Go team punching bag.
Yeah. So this thing is dead. This thing is dead. I'm. Go ahead and delete that. And you, because it kind of dissipated. And now you guys are at the other side of the bridge. Is there anything you'd like to do while you're there?
I'll say that, as flavor text, Talus does help seal it back to her feet.
Fair.
And he starts kind of unwinding the grappling hook and rope so that he can use it to get them back over.
Yeah. By the way, and by the way, go ahead and enroll a quick perception check while you're here.
Okay, I'm ideally good at these, so...
Yeah.
Ideally, I'm not good at these, so... Oh, that's all I had to say.
Yeah, so... well, Silo, now that you're closer, you smell... you smell a faint hint of ozone in the air. It appears to be coming from... near as you can tell, it's coming from the direction of this crystal that's just floating.
Can I see the color of the crystal?
It's green like everything else. Place.
That's not a good sign. I'm gonna do a detect. Well, it doesn't matter. I kind of already know what it is, I guess. Fair. Huh. Alice, you see that giant crystal there?
Yeah, you're still there. I'm still there. We got you. Like, you want to check magic on this?
No, I'm good. Well, actually, let's see what I learned from it. I'm going to detect magic on it.
Okay. Let me look up what this would actually be. You can, well, well, first of all, it's very clear that the magic of this crystal has kind of obviously deteriorated since whenever it was put here a little bit. But you can just about tell that whatever this thing is emanating is enchantment magic.
Huh. Odd. Wonder what happens. Still gonna walk towards the crystal.
CeeLo?
The smell of ozone is getting stronger, but but apart from that, nothing seems to be happening.
Hey Talus, I'm not sure what's going on. This crystal seems very strange.
Strange in what way? He starts winding up the grappling hook as he's aiming for the post on the far... Sorry, one of the posts on the far end here.
Oh, I gotcha.
Hold on, is it long enough to make that? Yeah, it's just long enough.
The thing is riddled with enchantment magic, but it's deteriorating.
Well, this was some sort of magical city, was it not? It would stand to reason there would be some sort of enhancement or enchantment magic.
Well, maybe a power source. Alrighty. Well, better not risk it.
We have a... It is certainly something we should look into, but we have a wounded individual to attend to.
I know, I agree.
Yeah, oh, and best get rid of it.
Plus, Rudy did mention Greynickel's death.
Yep.
Pretty much. But yeah, Talus says, alright, hop on, I'll swing us across.
Alrighty.
Okay, so you so you just swing swing across you just like jump off and let the rope the rope swing you across then.
Pretty much, yeah.
Wait a minute.
While you're down on there, I want you both to roll a quick perception check because you close enough to kind of spot this. Or wait, what do you mean? Wait a minute.
Oh, never mind. I understand the situation now fully. I thought he just ditched me.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No, he asked you to climb on.
Yeah, okay, I understand now.
Yeah. Okay, so both of you please make a perception check because you'd be close enough where you could kind of spot this. Okay, Silo, you are too scared to look down. Talos, you do look down briefly, and you see a figure standing on the shores of the green stuff, right here.
What?
It's much too far away to make out any of the details.
But yeah, after that, Talos will climb up to the. After swinging, he will climb up to the solid ground and help Silo down from his back.
No, thank you.
So the dark out kind of gets to her feet. So nice to meet you all. My name's Martha. I think my ribs are busted, and I really appreciate the save.
Well, you're very much welcome. Oh, you said your ribs are broken, yes?
She kind of prods them and ow. Yeah. Also, I got set on fire, so you saw that.
Talos will give her a. It's a ruthless economy, lay on hands. He'll give her 3 points of lay on hands.
Well, you doubled her health, and that's not nothing.
Yeah, but early on, lay on hands is a real ruthless economy.
It's an emergency shot in the arm. It's not a proper healing ability.
I know, better than relying on luck of the dice, but whatever.
Yeah.
And here I was thinking of using one of my healing spells again.
No, we better save that.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. So, so now that okay, you all got a much better look at her now. So now you can see the red outfit she's wearing, and everyone who Rudy, I don't think the rest of you, Rudy and Silo, I think would both know this. Everyone else could make an intelligence check to see if they know.
Sure, why not? Just for kicks.
I'm dumb.
No, well, okay, so, Talos, you don't really know anything about Drow in general. Well, Heaven, and you, Drow are all, all you really know, you were always just told that all Drow just worship the scary usurper goddess. Heaven and Silo, this girl's Arcranian. She's a Vierna worshiper.
Oh no.
So, there were a bunch of other people with me. We got separated. Something's been stalking us through the ruins for days. You're here to save. You can help me save them too, right?
Well, that's what we are here for, yes. Though, from what we've heard, you're somewhat of a hanger-on.
Something like that. I'm looking for something in this ruin, but that's really not important right now. We gotta help the others first.
I agree, yes.
It's not important. Just a kind of bit of a curiosity I'm looking after. She says no more than that.
Well, when was the last time you saw any of your traveling companions?
I mean, the big guy. The big guy. I mean, the big guy was with me. He was like following me towards the bridge. And a few of those things were chasing us. As he told me, like he told me to. Okay. Heaven, roll a quick charisma check to see how quiet you are about that. The girl Martha like thinks the big guy like a bunch of he was with me. A bunch of us were chasing us towards the bridge. It's like I'm not sure what happened to him, and he kind of just fell behind at some point. And like when Heaven says is that she like when Heaven says that she pauses for a moment. It's like everyone keeps saying that. Anyway, I don't know what happened because we got separated from them hours ago.
All right, so it seems as though we may need to all cross this bridge if we're to find them. But
there's another way. I mean, you actually don't. There's another way around.
And is that a particularly long way?
Well, not really, but it could be kind of dangerous.
Well, chances are some of your companions may have doubled back to try and retrace their steps to, well, come back to the entrance.
Yeah.
So, as dangerous as it may be, going through there may be our best bet of finding anyone who have tried to come back.
Right. All right. Well, I'll go help. And then, like, she tries to take a step forward and like clutches at her ribs. She's far from completely healed. Like, your lay on hands helped her a bit. Okay. So, I'm not moving too well. I'm in pain, and I'm almost and I'm damn near tapped for magic. So I don't think I'd be a lot of help for you. You guys like this?
That's fine.
But I can give one of you a bit of an edge against anything you might find in these ruins.
An edge.
Who wants it? I can only do it to one of you.
I'll take it.
Very well then.
Okay, Silo, you said you want it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Martha fishes something out of her pocket, and when she holds it up against your forehead, you notice that it's a pearl. Looks to be very high quality, probably the kind you need. And then she crushes it to dust between her fingers. And you suddenly feel like you suddenly feel like a sort of like almost like something in your head is kind of been. It's almost as if something in your mind has been lubricated, and like you can, it's almost like you can sort of see something that's about to happen before it does. She has cast Fortune's Favor on you. You gain 1 luck point. Spend it wisely.
What's this luck point can be used for?
It can be used to re-roll any d20 you roll you don't like, whether you make it or your enemies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So basically, if you don't like any roll of a d20, if you don't like any D20 roll, you can choose to re-roll it and choose either roll.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Well, that's everything. I mean, come back in 8 out. I got another pearl, so come back in 8 out. So I can do that again.
I could use the pearl to identify things.
Oh, she just shrugs and said, "Oh, hey, if it's just identifying things, fine, but I want it back." And she hands it to you.
Very well.
I'm
not gonna put it on my sheet since it's only a temporary thing, but I can now identify things.
Yeah.
Nice. But yeah, you tell us to say, listen, we have an associate outside these ruins. Tell him you're with the adventuring party and he should be able to take care of you.
I'll do that, sure. As soon as I go take a breather first. And she's gonna and she kind of like heads up, and she just goes into the guard post and just like kind of slumps against the wall.
Certainly seems we have a work cut out for us.
Oh boy.
And well, after saying that, Talus is just kind of looking down towards where he saw the figure. He stares for a very long time.
It does not move at all. It doesn't seem to have even responded to the racket that just took place above it. But actually, let me see something. Like, you're pretty. Like, you. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to see anything weird. You wouldn't even be able to see any details from up here. It's a very.
But he turns back to everyone. He says, when CeeLo and I were swinging back across the bridge, I noticed something strange.
How strange?
I couldn't make it out entirely, but it looked as though there was some sort of humanoid figure down on the shores near those green waters.
Think we should go investigate?
I would advise not getting near the green waters.
We won't go in the water.
But Rudy does have a point. Getting near it alone may not be a particularly smart idea. If one of us ended up getting knocked into it, something horrible may happen. So best we avoid it where we can.
Why not tie a rope around one of us and the rest of us can hold on to that rope while the one tied investigates?
We don't have enough rope for that. Have you seen that drop?
I have a bet.
How big a drop is that?
Yeah.
Rope. They come in 50 feet a bundle.
I mean the drop where the figure was spotted.
Oh, it's about 100. The drop all around to these shores is about 100 feet down. Like, it's a pretty level area.
If we had 2 coils of rope, we could have had 100 feet.
Well, thankfully I happened to buy an extra 50 feet.
I don't
Now,
know.
again, I have... Sorry, go ahead.
I said, I don't know. Honestly, though. It seems like it would be ill fortune to go down there.
I somewhat agree, and, well, as intrigued as I am by whatever figure that is, I do not believe they'll be going anywhere anytime soon. Best we focus on... But let's not dally, I do agree. Let's focus first on finding the people that we came here to find.
Right.
Out of character, I'm just waiting for Rudy to say that famous line.
It's probably a zombie.
Wait a minute.
Oh, do you? Okay, I actually feel professionally insulted by that one. Do you think I'd be so basic as to give you a zombie when so many more?
I'm undead. It's probably a type of undead.
I was thinking
That's
of
I could have sworn that was your shtick this time around.
Anyway, let's not get sidetracked.
Yeah, it's probably an undead cultist anyway.
But yeah,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Not the same coming from someone else.
so you said
No, no.
all the so you said all the white squares are doors, yeah?
Yeah, the white squares are all doors. It's because the door there weren't any doors on the map as drawn.
All right. Well, Talos sees the door over here, and he points to it and he says, "That seems to be the only other way we can go. So everyone best be ready." Does
Correct.
anyone need a brief rest before we continue?
I'm fine, but CeeLo,
Yes.
do you need a rest?
No.
Rudy?
I mean, a short rest would be good, but I can keep going.
All right.
Yeah. Rudy would benefit from a short rest, as the rest of you didn't really use any resources. So,
I mean,
All right. Well, if Rudy can keep going, then I'd say let's push it a little bit. But if it gets real bad, then we're gonna have to take that short rest.
All right. Shall we then?
All right. Let's keep going.
hey, Rudy, you
Sorry.
right. So, so as you move through this doorway, it's what you first get is a long, narrow tunnel, and at a certain point, that tunnel takes kind of a right turn, like just a 90-degree angle, and eventually opens out into a much wider tunnel. With more of that green stuff at the bottom, and a bridge going across.
not gonna say it.
Now, I want all of you to roll a quick perception check at Redwood.
I'm trying to avoid Murphy's Law.
Okay.
My passive is 13.
Same here.
Well, then, in that case, based on, factoring in passive perception, all of you guys would see this. It appears to just be a large, shadowy rectangle just standing in the middle of the bridge. And, Silo and Heaven, you also see it. You two also see some. I'm thinking kind of glinting over the edge of the cliffside.
Can you make out what it is?
Not from this distance, you can't.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you can at the angle, at the angle, basically from this angle, you can just see a tiny glint over the edge.
Okay, I guess I'll do this then first. Well, no, I'm gonna do detect magic and see what comes out from those sides if I can see that.
Okay. First of all, that little glint.
Mm-hmm.
And magic of some kind for sure. You can't really see enough of it to get a good sense of what it is.
Right.
It is like the magic from the lava below is almost blinding. It's like try to stare directly at the sun, so probably shouldn't do that.
That's fair. Okay.
I called it lava. It's not lava, but it's shorthand.
It might as well be lava at this point, though.
No, lava would kill you if you got this close to it.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't make anything out.
Yeah. As for the big shadowy rectangle, you actually can identify that sort of. Let's see here. It appears to be conjuration magic of all things.
That shadowy figure looks like it's some sort of conjuration.
So, it's some sort of figure that was produced by magic?
That is correct. So,
Now, to be clear, it's not a figure. It's just a big rectangle kind of made of shadow. It's just like it's basically a two-dimensional shape floating in midair.
right. So with that said, there must be a source to it. At least that's my guess.
Can Talus sense if it seems hostile in any way, or if it looks like it's on guard?
Roll either insight or arcana.
Hang on. Where is it?
You have no idea.
So it's gonna go ahead and use armor of Athie.
Armor of Agathis.
Athis, I'm sorry. Couldn't say that word right.
It's a weird word, trust me.
Yeah.
It is. Well, I think Agathis is possibly the name of the demon who invented it, or maybe the infernal realm it's from. I'm not sure.
I don't know. It's a weird thing to say, regardless.
Okay. Well, onward and forward, I guess.
Yeah.
Talus has got his shield and sword ready, just in case.
Yeah. Okay, so okay, hold on. Yeah. Once you start to approach it, it starts moving forward towards you very slowly.
I don't like where this is going.
And like it's just creeping along very slow and very slowly. And like, I'll roll perception just to see if you can hear this.
My rolls suck tonight.
Yeah, well, some days you just have nights like that.
Yep.
Okay, so everyone who got a 10 and above, as it creeps forward, you can hear sort of a like just a sort of soft groan.
Conjuration, so it's definitely magical. If it's not human, I say we take it out. Or humanoid.
Yeah, Talus already looks like he's ready for a fight.
Evan's rating is the first spell she can think of.
Yeah, it's still coming towards you, and it doesn't. It's still just slowly coming towards you.
I'm gonna cast Toll of the Dead on it.
You do that. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so describe how your Toll of the Dead looks.
A bunch of dark magic goes around Scylla's palm as she tries to fling it towards the figure in question and tries to take her down.
Okay, it kind of slams into the thing, and it does find purchase. It's like it definitely hurt the thing, although you were not sure how much.
Okay. It's still going, so I said we fight.
Okay, everyone roll initiative. Wait, oh my god, did I leave the music running?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'll turn it off when this is over.
I mean, hey, it gives some ambiance and, better than just nothing. Give me a minute.
And okay, so, so, I believe it is Rick first who goes.
Right.
What's he gonna do?
He's just gonna fire he's gonna move up a little bit. Until about here.
Alright.
And you can use his pistol and fire a bullet at it.
Alright. Fire. That, that definitely hits. Let's go ahead and roll damage. Like, this is very clearly not a difficult target to hit. Like it's it's a big two-dimensional rectangle kind of just floating there and moving menacingly towards you.
Right. Now it'll be his turn.
All right. Silo, you again?
I will cast Hold the Dead on it again.
All right. Go ahead and roll, and I will go. Bet you can't wait until level 5, huh?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say it did make the saving throw this time.
Well, okay, that's better than nothing, I guess. It was a wasted throw
But,
anyway.
no, but when it hits it this time, it just the spell. It doesn't even look as though it resisted the spell. It kind of just looks like the spell disappeared.
Huh.
Oh, Brody, go ahead, roll an Arcana check real quick, because you may have seen this before. You have never seen this before. God.
You're trying to do expedition here, and it just sucks.
It's another cultist.
Yeah. Don't worry. Don't worry about it too much. There will be other opportunities. Like, probably not today, but there will be. So, I believe it's Heaven's turn now?
Yes, I cast my Whisper.
Okay, cast. Another wisdom save, I believe. I'm sorry. It makes the save, so I believe that if it takes half. I believe with Dissonant Whispers, it takes half damage for this in that case, right?
If it's a leveled spell, I think so.
Yeah, level 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it is. I just want to double check.
Right.
Seeing that her magic doesn't work, Heaven narrows her eyes and pulls out her short sword and stands her ground, waiting for the first attack. Close attack.
All right. And now it's the thing's turn. So it suddenly stops moving. It sort of lays back down. It is back. It sort of like kind of tilts over until and lies flat on the ground until it's like horizontal on the ground, and then it just surges forward.
Yee!
It's right into Silo because she's the one who's been doing the most damage to it.
Oh crap!
Silo, I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Is this a magical effect in some way?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. 21.
Okay, you managed to leap away from it before it did, but like, question: do you still have Eldritch Sight up?
No, because you said it was blinding, so I wouldn't have it out.
Well, no, it was blinding to look directly at the lava. Like everywhere else is fine.
Oh yeah, I don't have it out by then.
Okay, you still have it up?
Yeah.
Like when it went under you, it suddenly just lit up real bright for a second before you dodged out of the way.
Oh.
You roll Arcana check to see if you know what that was now.
No.
God damn it.
You're trying.
Oh, man.
That's what happens when you rely only on rolls.
Yeah, but there's no NPC here to explain it to you all. Well, there's Martha.
You could just say, because of your background on X, you would probably figure out.
Well, none of you have a background that would for sure tell you what this is the problem.
looks like
I mean,
teleport me away or something. That's all I can guess.
I mean, good guess, but you see my issue.
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
I mean, you could just pick someone who's close enough, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's keep going.
Okay, Talos.
All right. I'm really gonna kick myself for this one, but okay. So as a bonus action, Talos as a bonus action, Talos will sort of raise his sword towards the sky with sort of like a proud roar, and the entire blade of it just sort of seems engulfed in this ethereal fire.
It like lights up like the sun. Go and go and all right. Go ahead and hit the damn thing.
All right, 5 feet to move towards, and God, please.
Not to worry, that does hit it.
All right, and let's see here. Where is it? Oh, it's not a actual attack. Oh, here it is.
Gonna wait. Oh, I'll ignore that dueling style, I assume. But okay, yeah, that hurt it. That hurt it quite a bit.
All right, so it's did it make the save or?
Well, it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to make any kind of save yet. Like the save it happens at the end of each of its turns.
Right. So yeah. Talos has effectively lit this thing on fire.
The actual damage it happens right away.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said,
somehow this rectangle made out of shadows is on fire. Magic is weird. Okay, so good hit. Rudy, you're up.
Alright, yeah, I'll just go with what I was going to do. Firebolt.
That hits it. And now it's more on fire. In fact, it is so on fire that it dissipates. It's gone.
It's a lot of fire.
Yeah, like you're not none of you guys are really sure what that is, but it is. But the way it moved, you get the feeling that it was the same kind of thing as the fire hand you guys faced before.
Someone is here is controlling us, I think.
Well, what makes you say that?
Conjuration magic doesn't rely solely on the one. Well, it's hard to describe it, but I would think there would be like a controller for conjuration magic, and we haven't seen no humanoid or anything kind of beast that would control it.
Well, save for that creature that I saw down below, but So
That's
you believe that? Isn't it also possible that these creatures may be remnants of the city before it collapsed? Or does magic not last that long?
No, you are right. The crystal did have conjuration magic. No, it was enchantment. It was enchantment. Okay, never mind. Not too sure.
Rudy, what's your take on this?
This is perfect. I found good ambient.
It is likely. It is likely the remnants of a security system.
Well, that would make the most sense. But regardless, it seems as though whatever remnants of these security systems or conjurations will have to go through them, or best case scenario, avoid them if we're to find the scouting team.
Agreed. Still, I have limited time on my spell, so we should go on.
Yeah. By the way, before you go on, remember there's still that glint over the edge that you haven't checked out yet.
Right.
I go take a look to see what the glint is.
About 6 feet down, stuck into the horn, there appears to be the hilt of a sword.
There's a sword here, but it's 6 feet down.
Everyone just looks to the 7-foot-tall Leonin.
Yeah, like it's kind of stuck into the side of the wall. It's stuck in there pretty good.
Again, everyone looks to the lion.
Yeah.
All right. How soft or hard is the ground beneath us?
This is, I mean, it's the same stone that was used to make the city, so pretty hard.
So, if I tried jamming the grappling hook into it, it'll probably break or bend.
Well, I mean, it's still just stone, so metal's probably harder. But I mean, probably depend on how you did. But actually, it's not the super strong metal. It's not the strongest metal. Also, then again, it is pretty sturdily forged. I'm actually not sure.
All right. Well, does anyone have pittons?
I do.
Or some. All right, so we can use that as an anchor, so that I'm not just entirely just hanging by fingernails.
Right.
All right. So Talos gets the grappling hook set up where the sword hilt is, and he asks for Silo's help in securing the rope.
Silo would do so.
All right. And with that, and the use of his claws as well to keep an extra grip, Talos tries his best to, sort of get down towards the sword.
Yeah. Okay. So, upon closer inspection, it seems to be of the same general aesthetic. Well, the blade it is made of a creepy kind of a. Like, it's a very dull metal. Like you're not really sure. Like you're not really sure what it makes, but it does manage it as match the general aesthetic of the city. So
it looks like something that would have been made here.
Yes.
All right.
How it ended up stuck into the wall over here, you have no idea.
Probably someone fell over the cliff and thought they tried to be clever, but forgot that their own strength doesn't matter when pulling up terminal velocity.
Possibly.
Movies are better.
Okay,
I like books.
So you're gonna try and pull it out?
Yep.
Okay, roll. I'm gonna call. You're trying to do this while holding onto the rope, so I'm gonna call this an athletics check. Like, because you're only like it's gonna be. Oh yeah, you easily okay, yeah, you pass. Like I was about to say it's gonna be a little bit harder because you're only able to do it with one hand, but you're a big strong lion, man. So that's all you need. You kind of brace both your feet. Yeah, brace. You kind of just brace both your feet against the wall. Oh, and just and the sword is free.
All right, I've got it.
All right,
he climbs back. All right, he climbs back up and he shows it off to everyone.
Yeah. So, it's yeah. So you see what he saw. You call it the right size to be a longsword, which got kind of a curved blade to it.
Alrighty.
And yeah. Okay, so and wait, hold on. Is detect? Do you still have detect magic up?
Yep.
Okay, so you can tell. So the magic radiating off this sword is necromancy, although it doesn't seem particularly like it doesn't seem to be a particularly sinister case to you.
Huh. It's interesting.
What can you see?
I see necromancy magic from this, though it doesn't look to be harmful in a way. At least not to us in particular. We still gotta identify though, right?
Yes. Rudy, if you could please.
I'll spend 10 minutes to identify it.
Okay, so the sword is this.
Ooh.
Sinister.
What? What did you say?
I said sinister.
Oh, I thought you said sister.
Yeah, like I kind. Yeah,
Alright,
I kind of that too, but I guess what you meant.
Alright, so, the sword hits harder, and it'll bolster your defenses, and it will make, enemies afraid of you.
Not bad.
And it is indeed a
Is
long
there-
sword.
Ooh, sounds like an improvement. Though, do you sense anything else that I might need to be aware of?
Would I be able to tell if it's cursed?
Oh yeah, like if it had any kind of curse on it, identify would have picked it up.
No, it just seems like a sword.
Well, if it'll be overall better than my ordinary sword, then there's no sense I shouldn't use it.
You gotta choose to, fill the target with fear, by the way.
So, like, roar at them?
Basically.
Yeah, like I will say it does require attunement, so you're not going to be able to use it right away, unless you want to go take a short rest.
No, Everyone does kind of need a short rest, though. What do y'all reckon? Should we take an early short rest to get everyone up to speed, or?
Yes.
Well, it's supposed to be good.
I only have one more one spell slot.
Well, you're going to need a long rest to get those back.
Yeah, bards don't get theirs unless they do a long rest.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah, the short rest would be beneficial to both Rudy and CeeLo.
Yep.
Alright then.
Alright.
Shall we quickly double back and take a rest?
Yeah, I don't trust staying on this bridge.
Yeah. Okay. So are you gonna head back to that guard? So are you gonna double back? So where are you doubling back to exactly?
You guys do know we're on a rescue mission, right? I just want to bring it up because the more time passes, the more people will likely die.
Yeah,
Fair
true.
No?
You know what? It can wait. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you, Neku. Go ahead.
Alright, so well, we should continue then, honestly, if that's a good opinion, because we do need to help some people. That's all I was
Yeah,
gonna
it's
say.
true.
Then we better
Yeah,
hurry.
it's true.
So you're gonna keep going?
Yeah, it can wait until we've made sure that everyone is either okay or otherwise.
And all right, so you guys keep going, and I think that's where we're gonna end off tonight.
Alrighty.
Alright. Alright. Thank you for watching. We'll see you all next time. Feel free to stick around for an hour and watch the other campaign. Bye bye.
See ya.
See ya.